Hey guys, Yo here. Welcome back to another video. Wow, I can't believe I'm actually doing daily videos. I told myself it would be hard, but guess what? I guess I'm doing it. And before I start, if you want to support the channel, please do rate, comment, subscribe, and we'll get right into it right away here. And so the first piece of news: Avatar: The Last Airbender creators depart from the Netflix adaptation. It's the big news item for today. We have here that, quote here from DiMartino: unfortunately, things did not go as well as hoped. And that is actually covered more in his statement on his own blog here. It's an open letter to the fans. So basically saying that they had creative differences. One quote that I find very interesting, there's more to it, obviously. He says, "I could not control the creative direction of the series. I was really excited personally for the series to be made with these guys involved because I really enjoyed the original series. I know, as much as it's controversial, I did enjoy Legend of Korra as well. It's sad that these guys are leaving after 2 years working on this series, and it seems to be just due to creative differences. And we have the Netflix statement here. We have complete respect and admiration for Michael and Brian and the story they've created in the Avatar animated series. Although they have chosen to depart the live action project, we are confident in the creative team and their adaptation." So, two sides of me. I can have confidence in that because they've done a good job with a series of unfortunate events series, TV series, Netflix series. Given they did have help from Daniel Handler, the author of the series, also known as Lemony Snicket. It was very well done, so I do have confidence in that. I know there's a lot of jokes around talking about manga, anime, and the Netflix adaptation. Especially we were talking about the Death Note movie. I don't really want to talk about it though. I have strong words about that. Yeah. Anyway, next we're going to talk about some stuff that's still going on because for some reason it's not going to die. Is Uzaki Chan. If we look at this tweet here, it is a tweet from Mantis Shrimp here, an artist I really do love to follow, and it's a screenshot here of like the measurements of Uzaki Chan. She's apparently 150 centimeters tall. I can't convert that for you Americans out there. I'm sorry, but the average is 1.6 meters for Japanese men, as well as 1.48 meters for Japanese women. So she's actually just slightly taller than the average woman in Japan, which works out because that's kind of how they do with that. And they say here, the average woman is actually shorter. And now saying that Uzaki doesn't exist is just thinly veiled racism, since they're holding up their white standards when it comes to height, despite her being Asian. Ooh, I personally feel that's a bit of a charged statement. But then again, I feel like they're going for I'm not trying to put words here. This is my interpretation. Let's say is that I feel like the same people who are like, she can't exist, where are her organs? Those like Twitter anti-artists, basically. They don't like anime characters. I know that much. There's a bit of a campaign going on for that kind of thing, where they, I believe, are the kind of people who are like body positivity, healthy at every size. So you're invalidating this person, assuming that all their features are natural, on the right here. And now I can attest that it also could be invalidating my sister. I have a sister who is definitely shorter than me by a significant amount, and I'm 1.7, and she's got these body proportions as well. So are you invalidating the existence of people in general? Like, people exist, guys. Can you just walk outside, stop looking at Tumblr art, and maybe just look at people who exist and their proportions are there? Like, wow, So in relation to this as well, there's a tweet thread I really liked. So this is in response to a artist here, which will write up. Maybe you guys have seen this around here. It is a tweet by this person. They think a response is saying, "Hey, how about we stop, fixing things," in quotes here, like air quotes. Stop fixing things and say, "Hey, this is my interpretation of the character. I like my interpretation of the character. I still respect yours," because it just seems like there's a bit of a disrespect going on. I feel like it's disrespectful, at least for saying like, "I fixed your thing." you did wrong, so I've got to fix it for you. That's what I'm kind of the mocking kind of feeling I get from people who are trying to fix Uzaki Chan's design. So yeah, that's a related tweet. Next smaller story, yeah, it depends how you mean by size here. So there's announcement of the voice actors for the English dub of Rent a Girlfriend or Rent. I just want to call it Rental Girlfriend. It'd be easier to say, in my opinion at least. So Laura Stahl apparently has received hate mail for being casted as Bitch Face McGee, Mami Nanami. I don't like the character, honestly, but then if you can't separate the character from the actor, I personally find that childish. Because as a child, I definitely think people can attest to this as well. When you grew up, when saw a character played by live action, you actually thought, oh, it's that character and not the actor's name. I find it childish if you are going around saying, I don't like you because you played a bad character. She made a really good statement here, is that down here, now this is saying, hey, there's masculine and voice actors that play also bad characters, like morally bad characters. Why did they not get that? Like, I don't know if they do, but like in general, like separate character from voice the actor. Like, come on, be better than this. It's childish. It's childish to do that. Stop it. And next piece, comicbook.com. We have a news here saying that top anime studios combine their power to make a YouTube channel. So the YouTube channel is planned to stream free anime. The ones that are involved, you can see here: Toei, Kodansha, Nippon Animation, Tezuka Productions. I won't say that name, and I can't think I can actually say that name well, so I'm just not going to say those names. But these companies are there. They are planning to release stuff on their own YouTube channel. They have a Twitter account, so use that, honestly, to get to the YouTube channel, because I tried looking it up on YouTube and they did not link. Oh, that's the next story. Y'all already know, don't you? We got their YouTube channel in that, so easier to go that way since a lot of YouTube channels have that name already. So just use that link instead. They are mainly Japanese focused right now. There are no plans that I've heard of or seen that they are releasing any English releases of any sort. So that will be there for that. But I'm happy that they got that. We got that option to watch. I'm going to support them that way. I admit I don't really use traditional licensed sites to watch my anime. But I do buy Blu-rays. So if you want to support the series, buy the Blu-rays, and I'm trying my best to buy them directly from Japan, but then again, those Blu-rays are hella expensive. And on to the next topic, as you already saw, Momozuzu. Oh, did I write that wrong? It looks like her name's Momozuzu. Here, I wrote down her name, Momo Suzu. Yeah, what the heck? That looks wrong. Momo Suzu, Nene. She debuted this morning, which is great. She's adorable, just like the other members of Hololive. I'm excited to see more as well. She seemed more outwardly nervous than Lammy yesterday. But that's okay. She did a pretty good job from what I've seen. Can't wait to see Hololive moments and their translation of this stream. I'm excited for that too. And tomorrow, of course, as the schedule has been going, at 2100 JST, we'll have the debut of Shishiro Botan, or I like to call her the love child of Siege and Silver Ash from Arknights, because what else can you see it as, honestly? And one last story today. We have students from Wuhan. We can see here says these students here. I won't try to say their names. I'm sorry, I don't know Chinese. But from Wuhan University in Hubei University of Technology, they made something called Anime Gan. And so it's supposed to. The purpose is to help artists make anime artwork, like backgrounds at least, make it easier on them because it's painstaking and difficult. And we can see this first image here. We have different interpretations. I wonder if you can recognize those names. It's like Shinkai, Paprika, Hayo. those settings they've got named after anime directors, if you haven't noticed. And the first photo they got, for example, here is a bus stop, and they went to the Hayo filter. It looks pretty nice in my opinion. I don't know if it really holds up to the actual stuff. I don't know. It It looks anime though. It looks like it's been animated and hand drawn, so it's really nice. I like that look as well. And they have other examples, of course. Shinkai's there, and they have other versions apparently as well. Got cartoon, comics, anime version, and I would definitely want to try that out because they have a link right there. It's really cool. AI. They say, oh, I forgot to say that up here. They say it's made through an generated adversarial network. So basically, two AIs working kind of against each other, but really working towards the same goal. And then even the article writer here, they made one of their cat, which is kind of cool. Although the background looks okay. I don't know, the cat looks a little weird, a little maybe too detailed. The nose looks a little off, a little too big in my opinion. But that's how it'd be. But yeah, that's all I got for today. Things that interest me. If you have things that interest you, let me know in the comments below. I will try to cover that, or you can tweet me up there. Check out my other stuff that I've covered in the past few days over there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Boop!